Hello and welcome back to this Trails in the Sky third chapter Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. In the last episode, we made our way through this first door. We can view part 1, view part 2. We're not quite ready for that right now, but I think what we need to do is crack on ahead with trying to find another person. I'm guessing this is how it works, is that you unlock new people as we travel here through the Jade Corridor. So let's try our way around this. Just how long does this place go on for?
It's strange. It's so strange too. The Shadow Towers were weird enough, but even they made a lot more sense than this does. Is something wrong, Reese?
Where'd you go? Why'd you go all quiet for?
Well, I was just wondering what that was. That is.
Well, what is? That's most definitely the Arcel.
What? That's the Arcel! You recognize the ship?
Uh-huh. It belongs to the royal family, Liberal. We use it to get on top of that floating city.
Interesting. Do you have any idea how something like that could possibly have ended up here? Maybe it was sent here the same way we were.
I don't think we'll get anywhere speculating. Could have come in our way, could have come in another way. We just don't know. The best thing for us to do now is to see what the guys inside have to say. I would agree with that. But there's another door down there, which is curious to me, so we're going to try and go there. Let's do some fighting though. Maybe I should have healed. So you have to do like solo battles with characters, is what I am figuring out here. Or seeing rather. Ooh, what is this? It looks slightly like the monument back at the thing.
Huh? This looks like the monument in the area we started in. Though it's not glowing like this one. This one had no glow to begin with either. Do you want to give it a try?
I was thinking the same thing. I'm guessing this will become somewhere we can teleport to.
I suspected as much.
We activated the first moment. It said release my brethren. I guess we know now what it meant.
Then, would you think this monument might have the same power as the other one?
Most likely. It should come in handy at least. Yep, there we go. And any new item available will be in the base item stock as well. Always good to know. Let's have a quick look at what quartz they've got for us. If there's anything new, we'll endeavour to buy it just because I want to. And then should we think about upping these slides? I don't think there's much point right now, if I'm honest. Right, this way is blocked. What we will do is restore EP and HP and EP, because you might as well take the free. So that one leads to a teleport somewhere. This one leads to a teleport somewhere. Let's go south. Alright. As there's loads of boxes here. Now, what is this thing weak to? Water once again. Let's just do some aqua bleeds for everyone. Because if I remember correctly, yep, it's really resistant to physical attacks. But dealt with one go with us here. We're level 94, man, that's ridiculous. So, some extra spicy fries, some smelling salts, and a tier bar. Let's read these quickly. That is quite funny, actually. Odd. An odd story there, it must be said. Okay. Where will this one take us? Will this one take us down here? Is this where the door is? Okay, no, this is taking us to the Arcel. Perhaps I should have gone north then.
What a beautiful airship. It's not just pretty either, it's got really high specs too. Last I heard, its top speed was raised to 3,600 SPH. 300 FPS, that's even faster than the Merbach. What's a Merkbah?
Oh, it's a kind of ship the airship uses. Anyway, never mind that now, something's up here. Doesn't look like there's anyone inside at all.
Yeah, you're right. The orbit just don't seem to be on. We ought to be on guard inside.
We certainly should be, but what I'm going to do is go back to that north sector and see what I can do from there. Okay, so we're back here. Let's head north and see what we can get this time. I saw that there was a door. Ooh. Let's fight these. What I'll do is I'll clear all of these because it's going to take far too long. If it's all of us, you know. Seeing this battle over and over again. It's probably going to be a bit boring for you guys. But
my thanks to thee.
I can't say no to the XP, so I'll see you guys in a sec. So there we are done. Let's head this way then. And continue our journey as we have ourselves a rather more menacing looking thing. This thing is very weak to Ascension, so let's just get that on the go for everyone else. Nice, and then with 2 of these.
Alright, what's next?
Easily dealt with for us. I thought it would be a little bit stronger than that. As we find ourselves near a door, a Glam Joker has been found, a Black Bangle has been found, and then, what does this one say? Brings me the only girl in the band who takes to the skies, the only one, only then should the door open. Okay. So, that sounds like Gisette to me. So we're going to try and find Gisette. Maybe Gisette is in front of the Arcel. But we're going to need to find ourselves another cube. So, let's head into the Arcel now. So we're back here, so let's jump on. And head into the Arcel and see what we can find.
There's no signs of life here at all. This ship must have been abandoned for at least a few days, if not more. The orbital power seems to be completely shut down too. Makes me wonder if there's some kind of problem with the engines.
Well, we're not going to figure out anything outstanding here. Let's take a look around. There might be some kind of clue that'll help us discover what happened. Certainly. Some royal spikes is obviously always pretty goddamn handy. So let's equip those royal spikes on to your boy Kevin. So my guess is that there's going to be... So that's locked in there. Is that there's going to be... Basically we're unlocking characters as we go across. That door will not open. So we're very much kept to spaces or times. A recipe written on scrap paper, an easy paella. Always good. So yeah, that we're gonna be... Why does that door open but this one not? It's curious. Anyway, okay, this one does open.
Is this some kind of factory? Yep, it's the area where the mining crew does all their work, but
I'm sure there isn't anybody here right now. This is bizarre. Where did everyone go? Where did they go? That is the question. On the other side of the ship's engine room, right?
That's right. The state-of-the-art XG02 engines that serve as this main entrance are stored in here. I'm going to go take a look at them. It's no good. I can't find any of them to turn on at all. I'm not sure why they won't work either.
I see.
Well, we already know the place more or less has its own laws. It wouldn't be unusual if one of them caused machinery of all kinds to become unfunctional. I wish I could help you out more. Still, it was the obscure backup orbital power line. So the computer over there should be good to go.
Really? That's plenty of help, Tita. Well, let's check it out and see what it let us do. Let's not check that out first. Let's go for a little bit more of a search. See if there's anything in these rooms that I can get into. We can rest. Received 300 mirror. Can I rest here? No, okay. And then let's lastly check out here. See if there's anything. It's tightly locked. Okay. So it seems like checking out the computer is our only option right now. Authorized personnel only. That's fair. Orbital calculator. Capel system version 0.8. Security is disabled in the event of emergency. Please select an area to unlock. We're going to unlock everywhere. Because, you know what? We should. So, I'll do these 3 and then we'll go medical room, conference room, bridge. Obviously. At least we now know why some certain doors are opening and some weren't. But let's check out the medical room. Reviving balm, anything else in here? Not that we can see. To the conference room we go. Hit 2. Ooh. Ooh. Augments. Hit 1. Hit 2. There we go. Gonna give it to Kevin. He is the guy. This is a weird story that's happening with these boxes. Maybe I should try and read up on that at some point soon. Okay, let's check the bridge. As we have ourselves a cube. Which you know what that means. Another one of these, huh?
Wow, it's so pretty. What is it, though? It's called a sealing stone. This is just like the stone you were imprisoned in, so as it happens. It was this pretty? We're still weird to think about it, but at the same time, it's kind of nice, too.
If we had an idea about not being able to proceed without freeing whoever's in these is true, there's only one thing to do. Ready to head back to base and unlock this little guy?
Of course. Okay.
I'm gonna hasten a guess, seeing as there was that moon door that we found. Let's check and make sure we're not missing anything in here first. My guess is that this is going to be Josette. So let's use our teleportation and head back to the first plane. So we'll head back to Hermit's Garden and see who we unlock. Unleash Sealing Stone.
Ooh, is this the part where someone comes out of it? Given the past person, most likely so. Whether it's someone completely different or a second teacher remains to be seen. A second me?
If you jinxed us and we really do get a second Tita, I hope you're ready to be a new mom.
Naturally, I'd love her like my own.
I like Reese. What a good character. I reckon it's going to be Josette, guys. And of course it unlocks this door for us. Are you to be Josette?
A military uniform? Wait, isn't that...
I knew it. Her stones being inside the SL did make me wonder if it was related to someone, and I was right on the mark.
Okay. What happened? Echo, report!
Oh, Julia. Okay.
How the...
You're probably feeling all kind of recluse right now, but it's good to see you again, Julia.
Father Cheetah? Before greeting all, I would simply like to ask, is this a dream or an illusion, or reality? I see. To be honest, all of this is a little hard to swallow. But it's clear I have no choice but to do so.
Thanks for being quick on the uptake. Do you happen to remember what happened to you before you found yourself here? You were surrounded by white light like last night?
If it was closer to a mere moments ago, rather than last night, but I'd assume so. I was on my way back to Leyston Fortress after finishing an airborne training exercise when it happened. I was sitting in my usual chair on the bridge, and when the light you speak of appeared, well then, I had no memories between that and finding myself here.
That about matches up with us then, too.
All of us were drawn in here in roughly the same circumstances at roughly the same time. Might you have an idea what happened to the rest of the ship's crew?
I'm afraid not.
I'm afraid not. I would be somewhat relieved if I were the only one drawn into this, but I have my doubts. Seeing as the Arcel itself is here, could the rest of the crew have ended up here too? Or is it possible it was just you?
We really don't have enough to go on. Be sure either way at this point. All we know is there is no one else in the Arcel when we found it. Only some sealing stone when there was Julia was inside of too.
Father Graham, the two of you have started to investigate this peculiar case, have you not?
That's right.
We've been doing it for very long, so we haven't made that much progress yet. Then please allow me to assist you. I'm concerned about the safety of my subordinates, and I want to know why the Arcel became non-functional. And I think cooperating with the three of you will be the fastest way for me to answer both of those questions. I'd love that!
Believe me, you won't see us complaining. We'll have to be nuts to turn down the help of the Royal Guard Army's finest up-and-coming swordsman.
I fear you are overestimating my swordsmanship, but I appreciate you for allowing me to accompany you all the same. Well, in that case, we should get started as soon as possible. It's my pleasure to fight alongside all of you. Likewise. We're happy to have you!
So, we get ourselves Julia, who was a character that you could kind of have in the previous Oh, and she's already got nice all of her orbs sorted out. You could kind of have her in the last game, but not really. Let's restore here. But it certainly wasn't good. I'm going to take her to that moon door, I think, and see if she goes in. But that doesn't make sense, because it should be Gisette. Maybe we can come back and view that door at some point. What am I doing, guys? I wanted to go to the shop. Okay, weapons. This will help Tita, so we'll definitely be buying that. Some armor is the next point of call as well. So 2 of those. 1 of those. And then tools. We're going to get some of these because, you know what, I always like having... they're so expensive though. I always like having some each of everything. So let's just take these just in case. You never know when it's going to come in handy. We'll take 2 of these as well. So, let's equip those things onto the guys. Hybrid D for a GO3. A fitted leather will be taken out with an advanced denim. And some gripes boots. And then fitted leather will also be taken out for enhanced denim and kept with there for there. Okay. So I think without any further ado, we should make our way back. I'll show you the first attack here with Julia, just to see how strong she is. I want to check out her arts as well. Not her arts, her crafts. So we have Lacera, 4-strike combo, Shield of Illusion, and heightens all's will to fight. That's a good one. Trinity Skills, summons a light pillar. Nicely done. That would actually should become fairly helpful, I believe, in the upcoming fights against these slightly more dastardly looking things. Let's use the cube, why not? And get ourselves back to that spot on the first plane. Now I really, quite genuinely, do not think that's Gisette. So I feel like I'm going to need Gisette to go down there. But this way is free and empty. So let's make our way here. As we got 1 more of these big bastard fellows. We're going to use Ascension against the big guy at the back. And then attack here. I should have gone to the tree. I definitely should have gone to the tree. Because I kind of believe that with the tree you can airstrike. That's fine. With the tree you get your CP back. So I should have done that, just because why not give up 3 craft points would be silly. Let's just attack here. Nicely done, and with that long barrel it's going to be helpful too. And we get a level up for Risei too. I'm kind of going to keep on going until I see. Nice. Bone throw is high. But we're starting to get strong now. This is a very good team of Kevin and the girls. I'm guessing he would not be too worried about this, you know. It's probably up there with one of his dreams he would have. These things aren't too strong. Fuck it. I am interested to see what characters we're going to get back. I'm guessing we're going to get most of the crew, but I'm wondering if we're going to get Vander as well, because he was a character that you could get at the end. And whether or not there's going to be any other new thing. I've got a fresh water here. Very good.
Alright, what's next?
And also, this thing, it definitely is in chapters as well. So, how do chapters work here? This is another thing that I'm very curious about. What have we got here? Some more Sepith, always good. Let's take out these things. Feel more comfortable just about using physical attacks now. Also, I'm curious as to why Risei has not got her S-Craft yet. Her big, strong finishing move. 2 attacks in a row. That's interesting. There is definitely a lot of new, cool fighting effects from last time, which I'm sure you guys are all well aware of. Before I fight these, we've got the death one. Love that little status effect there. I mean, it's crazy that Risei seems to do more damage than
Alright, what's next?
than everyone else does. But Schwartz has got to level up there as well. Always handy. We get some more tier bombs. As we find ourselves here at a bit of a conundrum. Now here's the thing, should I have gone back to the Arcel? That is a question in of itself. But we're just going to attack, even if it means nothing. Just because it will help us get some craft points up for everyone. As this one is definitely just leading down. Some Time Sepith, some Mirage Sepith, some more food that I will be using in oncoming battles just to make sure I fill out that food element. It's hard to do a completionist kind of playthrough this when I have obviously never played it before. And I'm not using guides at all. Ooh. Let's try and get the way that can take most of these guys out. So let's do this. So we'll see this. Nicely done. Seems like a pretty good attack to me. As now we are just going to work our way down.
Alright, what's next?
Nicely done. So let's take this. Take this thing out. Very simple. We'll do another Aqua Bleed. Do some attacks. Just try and get the CP up for everyone else. And that should deal this thing into an early grave, which is what we want to see. Right, what do we got here? Just more of these enemies. There's nothing particularly crazy happening, guys. Come on, attack. Perhaps I should have gone back to the Arcel. Matt, that may have been the right thing to do. I don't know. I do not know. I'm going to continue down here until I do get in. But it definitely doesn't feel like... Okay, so I think that this thing here, Slime Lump, is like the POM of this area. Because they do disappear quite a lot. And they do help out these guys a fair amount, but we should be okay. Even with this, we can just quite easily attack everyone down. One down there. Two down there. Boom, boom, boom. Let's just use our Aqua Bleed on this guy, and then we'll just attack these guys with the normal homies. Knowing that it missed.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
And there we go. I am thinking more and more that I should have gone back to the Arcel. Unless this is meant to be just a crazy long corridor of death. I'll come back for them. As we get to our first lift. Okay, and we get some more story.
This isn't good.
Noticed it too, huh?
Notice what? Do you sense monsters? I can't sense anything of the sort.
That's normal. I doubt anyone who isn't part of the church would recognize what's going on. It's a peculiar kind of rotten smell. The scent of the underworld. It's faint, but it's there, and it's coming from the area up ahead.
Whatever's lying in wait for us is going to be unlike any other fiends we have fought up to this point. We're going to need to be exceptionally careful. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. Still, if we intended to proceed with our investigation, we have no choice to advance, whatever may stand in our way.
I agree with that, but I'm going to say, if you've enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time, where we take on whatever this faint rotting smell is. Peace.